Good afternoon, my dear friends. In this video, I would like to present before you a new topic. Education is a site for social reproduction. How and why? I just saw this question in one of the question papers for the Kannur University B.Ed fourth semester degree examination for a previous year. And when you see the question, there is a possibility that you may think that this social reproduction is a positive term, just like social reconstruction or social reformation or social renaissance, etc. But this is not a positive term. It has got some negative meaning. So first of all, I may define this term, social reproduction. I just look at the term. Reproduce means producing something which is always which is already there, right? As a continuing process. For example, you might have heard about reproductive rights of women. That means the reproduction means giving birth to a baby. That means you are giving birth to someone who has got your DNA. That is reproduction. Producing something which is already there, producing something which is similar to something which is existing in the present situation. So, social reproduction is the process of giving birth to the same social condition which is already existing in the society. For example, even after the emergence of education, if you see the caste system or class system in a new term, in new clothes, is a part of social reproduction. And according to Marxist philosophers, social reproduction is going on. And most of the Marxist philosophers think that the traditional formal educational systems always promote social reproduction, not social change, not social mobility. You can see this one throughout the history. If you think about Vedic education, you will see that they were giving education only to some people, some sections of the society. That too, different types of education to different sections of society. They were giving education to Brahmins, Kshatriyas, and Vaishyas. But the education which had been given to Vaishyas was different from the education which had been given to Brahmins and Kshatriyas. During the Islamic period or the medieval period, social reproduction was there. There were new sections of society like aristocrats, priests, town people, and peasants. Again, education was given only to the upper class people. And you can see some difference in the case of education which was given to priests, aristocrats, and town people. And during the time of Britishers, there was something called downward filtration theory and again the division. And according to Marxist philosophers, still is going on, this social reproduction is going on with the help of modern education. We tell that we become talkative when talking about education for all, the concept like education for all. And we are giving education for all, that's right. But at the same time, the social reproduction happens. How? See, when we got independence, by that time, some sections of society had already got some upper hand above other sections of society. Not only in India, you can see this one all over the world. Different countries got freedom and different countries eradicated social stratification in the societies. But the matter is that by the time the social stratification was eradicated, the upper class people had already gotten advantage above the lower class people. And because of this advantage, they always get better education, which is not given to the lower class people. So, the better social status which they have already got is a factor behind this social reproduction. Another factor is the mentality of people. Though there are changes in the world because of modernization and something like that, still people create some negative mentality towards changes or towards social mobility. Still, most of the people approach individuals on the basis of their origin. I mean, still we keep ascription social pattern in our mind. Though we tell that now we have got some achievement social pattern that we approach people on the basis of the achievements they have won. In our inner mind, we approach people on the basis of their communities, their caste, their classes. As a result, if a person becomes a higher official in a country, even the lower officers would not respect him if he belongs to a lower class section of the society. This is there. We see this one. We tell that there is multiculturalism, but still we have got some ego in our mind. Moreover, the children from lower class families never get an opportunity for getting quality classes which are enjoyed by the children who belong to the upper class families. So all these factors